Hello, my name is Evans Mensah, and you can relive all the fun and excitement on Top Story, Newsnight, and of course, Ghana Connect via podcast. All you need to do is to log on to my Joy Online/podcast. Search for your favorite show and relive the moment. Joy 99.7 FM, your radio for discerning listeners.
Joy 99.7.
It's Friday, so we're absolutely happy because it's almost the weekend and we get to sleep and not wake up at 4 a.m.
It sounds like you're more excited about the conversation we're having off air.
Yes, which I was rudely interrupted by Yao. But anyway, I'm a woman on a mission, so I will not forget that conversation. But I'm excited it's Friday, so I'm looking forward to not waking up early tomorrow morning. So yesterday, His Royal Highness Israel Laye posted a very interesting thingy on his Facebook page, and of course got Africa talking, which is just, what he does, you know what I mean. And it was about a kite. So if you look on the screen, Israel said, "What is it called in your dialect?" As if you know what it is. And the hashtag was before Nintendo.
Yeah. This was way back. The kids of these days, we call them Indomie generation.
Indomie generation. And of course, 464 of you commented, or something around that figure. And okay, we're going to go through some of that. I would love if you could also get, interactive with us.
Okay, so I had gone after several comments. Then I came in, I saw that, okay, so virtually everybody else was calling it Songoli, or there's some Songoli in there in the name. So I was trying to get people, get to understand where the Songoli came from.
Okay.
If it's Chi or Ga or Ever or wherever it's coming from.
Okay.
So then I had to bring this one. But see this lady who comes in to say, Esinam, she says, kite in Guaso language. How do you call, how is kite Guaso language?
Yeah, okay. So what is Songoli?
It's kite. A Songoli.
A Songoli?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in what language?
I believe it's Ga, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe it Ga. I really don't know how we came about it. But yeah, growing up, that's what I called it.
Songoli?
Yeah.
Oh, but I used to call it a kite.
Yeah, that's English.
Which is what it's called, a kite.
That's English.
Okay, well, it's called a kite. Not sure what else to call it apart from a kite.
But anyway, you also had a lot of people coming in to confess. So if we go through, so this guy Habibu, he's in Gambia, and he says it's called Nawal in
Gambia.
In Gambia.
Okay.
But then if you go through, okay, so Selom, well, Selom is
Selom, yes, the troublesome Selom.
Good morning. He says Asangoli. So he talks about, I took my mom's black thread and went to enjoy my Asangoli. On my return, she asked me to go and bath. When I entered the bathroom, no kikra. She entered and locked the door. Beatings we want.
He said, I never change. I'm still a bad boy. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
okay.
So that's one of the confessions. And
Edwin was the one who, I remember taking you this pic in those days. He took Edwin to, do you know Edwin?
No, he couldn't have taken any photo of me.
Okay. He's talking about Pilolo, Pampana,
Yeah,
Ice
so
Way,
then there were others who were coming back to the things we used to do growing up. I mean, there were several things we used to do back then.
Yeah.
Chaskele, Pilolo.
But when you say back then, do you mean your back then, my back then?
Okay.
Because your back then is like a couple of centuries ago.
Oh, God.
I think so. Not sure we can relate.
My back then. I guess your problem is you didn't grow up around here.
Where did I grow up?
You said kite.
Well, it's called a kite.
How do you call that kite?
It's called a kite.
That's English.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's called a kite. Have you eaten cocoa from a rubber bag before? Exactly.
Does this have to be
this my point is that you cannot pull one on me just because I call it a kite. And so you've eaten cocoa from a Olonka rubber.
I have.
No, you haven't.
I have.
No, when did you? Last week?
No.
Because as of last week, you had not eaten cocoa from an Olonka. As in, okay, wood,
growing up.
Hey, Israel. Echo.
This was back then.
Echo. Okay, yo.
Okay, same way you'd have the leaf, the beans. Have you had beans in the leaf?
Of course.
Okay, so you mix it.
Yes.
In fact, it's
They mix it for you
They
with
mix
the
it for
palm
you.
oil, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we are digressing. We're talking about
Yeah.
kites, yes. And we'd like you to join the conversation. Why don't you let us know what you used to call a kite growing up?
I see one comment there. Isaac Amun says, we Kumasianos call it kite. Enjoyed making them from newspaper, and yesterday...
But yesterday's Banku was the glue.
Hey, I don't see the Indomie generation making them anymore.
Wow. I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Okay, so this guy comes.
Okay.
Says right pronunciation.
Osangoli.
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 Okay, we the stubborn Zongo boys, they call them Asangoli. Okay, I remember those days, but I've forgotten the name, Asangoli. Okay, so Joe says in my hometown, Senyabreku, we call it Oponko Dede. Oponko Dede?
What's that?
Oponko Dede.
Oponko Dede, or what? What exactly? Anyway,
Yeah.
not quite getting it. Okay, can we're actually supposed to have had a conversation about COVID.
Yeah, we will have the conversation. This is just a little, fakwai kakra. But yeah, the phone lines are open 0302 211 691 0302 211 692. Why don't you tell us what you used to call a kite when you were growing up? And if you're parents, have your children had kites? Because funnily, mine haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not a thing. They haven't done the chaskele thing with the milk tins. You know the milk tin?
Your children, because their mother didn't even know about it.
Yeah, whatever. Do you remember the stone thing that we used to do when you throw the stone and you pick and then you catch the stone?
Yeah.
Did your children ever do that?
No, my children know.
Yeah.
I mean, but these days they're doing the
PS4s and things
and they're playing
artificial
games on the
intelligence and coding and okay, all right then.
In fact, these days they don't actually ride bikes like we used to.
No, they don't. They ride bikes on the Wii, the Nintendo Wii. Yeah. Charlie, the world has become something else. Anyway, why don't you let us know what you think? But we're also going to be having that COVID conversation and about the fact that our numbers are going up, which is very serious. And getting into the weekend, obviously, when you're socializing, we want to remind you to stay safe. Be careful out there because COVID is real and it still kills.
Yeah. All right, so we're opening the phone line 030 221 1691 or 2. If you happen to know what the kite is called in your language, just let us know. But I'm actually more interested in someone who would tell us where the name Sangoli actually comes from.
Yeah.
And how we came by that. Because I'm curious. I actually want to know. I'm trying to, even if it's Gan, how do you, what word?
What
Gan
word is it? Because
if it's tree, what word?
Doesn't sound tree either.
Yeah. So let's see.
Bless you. Oh gosh, okay. This is a TV moment. So yeah, call us and let us know 0302 211 691 or 0302. So it's funny how different personalities break down phone numbers in different ways. Have you noticed? You do the 334. So you say 030 221 1691.
But that's what it's supposed to be.
I do the 433, which is 0302 211 691.
It's supposed to be 334.
Why is it supposed to be? Where is it written? In the Constitution?
That's the international standard.
In which book?
Even if you take your phone.
Prove it to me.
No, you take your phone and try to dial.
Prove it to me. Victor is calling us from Educrom. Victor.
Yes.
Wagwan.
The way he said yes, Victor, hold on.
Oh, now we've lost it. It was like his mother is calling him from the kitchen. Victor, buy a cocoa and no babe. Yes.
Okay, so it looks like
Oh, Victor, call us back. Israel was about to make fun of you. No. So 030 221 1691 or 0302 211 691, whichever floats your boat. Call us and tell us how you say it in your local language. And we have Mohammed calling us from Kumasi.
I'm enjoying the discussion.
Okay. About the Asangoli.
What happened in our childhood.
Okay.
As far as Kite is concerned.
Yeah.
We're calling it aluplane.
You're calling it what?
Aluplane.
Aluplane.
Wow.
And it's true, you know, it was called, that's what we used to call aeroplane growing up.
Yeah.
Aluplane.
Aluplane.
Yeah, aluplane. And then we grew up to realize that it was actually aeroplane.
Aeroplane.
Very interesting times.
Yeah, very interesting times. You realize that the kids these days don't play the kind of games you used to play back then.
Yes, they are Indomie and then internet children.
Okay, thank you very much, Mohammed, for calling. We have Michael who's calling from Siani. Hello, Michael.
Yes.
Ah.
Wow. Okay.
Is that Michael or Victor?
Michael from Siani.
Okay, but you also went with yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so
Hi,
what do you call the kites in your local language?
Those things.
You saying?
We are so conversant with Pilulu and then Jaskele.
Okay.
Jaskele, do you know Jaskele?
Yeah. Is it Jaskele? It's Chaskele. It's Chaskele, oh. It's not Jaskele.
Yes, I'm a Botanian, so that's what we call it.
Oh, okay.
Back in Abo.
Okay.
Abo in Abu.
Yeah, but the Chaskele is for those who don't know, it's the one where you use the milk tin. And then you have a piece of steak.
Some pan down.
You strike.
Or some food with a hole, and then we use the steak heat it to enter.
Yeah. And then there's also.
I'm even still having a mark at my forehead.
Hey.
Out of that.
Okay. Yeah. Those things happen. I'm sure if this game came back around this time, they'll ask us to put on helmets.
That is it.
Wow.
Okay, thank you very much, Michael.
And we have Bernard calling from Teshi. Bernard.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, I'm fine.
Awesome. I'm great too. So what do you call a kite in your language?
In Ga, I'm a Ga. We call it Asangle.
Asangle.
Please.
Asangle.
Okay, please. Can you tell us how that name came by?
In Ga language, when we say something is hanging,
yeah,
we say it's hanging.
It's Sanshin. Yeah.
It's hanging.
Yeah.
And it's hanging on within your territory, within your area.
Okay. Okay.
That's Nle, area, territory.
Okay.
So it's hanging and it's hanging within your area.
Okay.
Within your territory.
Okay.
In the sky, hanging in the sky within your territory. That's how it came by the name. It's Sangleno. Corrupted form of it's Sangleno.
Oh, okay.
It's why my daddy told me when we were doing it, but then we were staying in Capos.
Okay.
When I was a child, I started schooling in the north. I came back, primary school, and came to university. So that's what daddy told me, those days.
Okay. All right, thank you very much, Bernard. I think Bernard got it.
Yeah.
He's just nailed it and
helped
absolutely.
it out.
We have Herbert calling from Jomoro. Hello, Herbert.
Yes, please.
Okay. So
in my language, it is called Tunduhuaba.
Okay.
Tunduhuaba.
That's a little difficult. But what does it mean?
Hanging in the air.
Okay.
Hanging in the air, floating in the air.
Okay.
Tunduhuaba.
Oh, cool.
Yes, Unsama.
All right. Thank you very much, Herbert. Then we have Wise calling from Aflao. Hello, Wise.
Yes.
Okay, so this yes is a thing.
It was
this
started by
morning.
Victor.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so Wise.
I think majority of us, particularly I was born and bred in Accra, so the Sangoli was name which we carried. And up till now, though still in the voter region now, I don't actually know the name. But there are some only, because even these days, you don't see the kids do it any longer.
Yeah.
So we don't actually know the name. Personally, the name. But there are some only still who's calling.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much, Wise.
Thank you.
Okay, and God is calling from Kaswa.
Hello, Gad.
Yes, I'm Gad Amenson from Kaswa.
All right, Gad Amenson. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm good too. So what did you used to call a kite?
A songoli.
Okay, yeah. It seems to be the thing.
A songoli.
Do you know what it means? Do you know where it comes from?
Yes, I think sometimes we use a paper, like a sheet of paper with a broomstick, with a very long rope, and we fly it in the sky. Sometimes we even use it as a competition in school.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
So paper, broomstick, and then a rope.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and make one with my kids this weekend. Yeah.
Say again?
No, I was just saying that I'm going to try and make one with broomsticks and paper this weekend.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Gad. Have a fantastic weekend. Our last caller is Leo. He joins us from Teshi. Leo, hello.
Yes, mommy.
This one added mommy to it.
Added mommy to it, like, yeah.
But it's like everybody else, or a number of people who called in were going back to those days when they call you, your mom calls you.
Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And then response is yes, what? Yes, mommy. Okay. Leo, so what do you use to call a kite?
Okay, the guy who called from Teshin, Bernard, was correct.
Okay.
Yeah, but we 85 born, I was born 85.
Okay.
We call it Osangoli.
Osangoli.
Yeah, it's not Asangoli.
Okay.
Osangoli.
Okay.
Why did you change the name to Osangoli?
Because you see the picture from the TV. You know the rope at the down. It moves like like a snake on the sky.
Yeah.
So we call it the way he dance. So we call it Osangoli.
Okay.
So it's like with a beat,
like
in the sky, okay. All right, okay. Okay, great stuff, Leo. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend as well. Thank you to everyone who joined the conversation and for the different names and the different variations of Asangoli that you introduced. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Latif Abubakar joins us. He has a play running. I think it's next weekend, and it's called Something Must Kill a Man. Something must kill a man.
When he comes, we're asking, what is that something
that must kill a man? Yes. And then you and I can return to our conversation off camera. So don't go anywhere. This is still the AM show. We're here for a little while longer.